Hey everybody, I'm back with another update of what's happening here in Southern Utah, and today I'm at Atwood Innovation Plaza at Dixie State University. They've converted the old East Elementary School into a really cool create space where any entrepreneur, whether it's a community member or a student, can come with a business idea and turn it into reality. As an entrepreneur myself, I love the addition of this for Southern Utah, and I think it's going to be a big hit. So today we've got 3 people we're going to interview that have been a big influence on the creation of this, and they're going to take us for a little tour. So let's get started. First up, we've got Michael LaCourse, Provost with Dixie State University. That's been a huge influence here on Innovation Plaza. Michael, what is the vision of Innovation Plaza?
Well, it really started about 5 years ago in the university's strategic plan, and included in that plan was the creation of something known as the School of Interdisciplinary Innovation. And when it was created, or the idea was proposed to do that, it really wasn't exactly the right idea for us at the time. So that idea, though, really was the beginning of a conversation and a discussion about doing something in that innovation space that eventually led to Innovation Plaza. And it really is a combination of many different activities that were going on at the university at the time, and other activities that have developed since, to bring those all together under the umbrella of innovation and entrepreneurship for the university.
And that's what I love so much about this, is because it takes people from idea that they might have to somewhere that they can really branch out and go places with it. What are a few of your favorite things about Innovation Plaza?
Well, I think that the whole idea here was to bring together individuals who are innovators in different spaces. So in here we have certainly the maker space where we're standing right now, and this is a space created for people who want to take an idea or a concept and turn it into a prototype, something physical that could eventually lead to a patent or something else. We have a space in the building for people who have an idea for a business and they need access to the resources to build that business. That's available here as well. Then we have a whole wing that's designed for academic innovation. And there we're bringing faculty from the university into the building and creating opportunities and providing resources for them to be creative and innovative in terms of their teaching techniques. And especially here, we have a group that is focused in online learning. And so that's a really large space for innovation. And so that is all happening in the building. And then the final piece of this, which actually, if you ask me what my favorite is, I think I'm most proud of this part, and that is that we put a high school in this building. So
oh, wow.
we have ACE Academy, actually it's called ACE, the Academy for Computers and Engineering, and it's a magnet school for the Washington County School District based upon engineering and computing. And so students from all across the county come here every single day to take classes, many of which are from university professors. It really gives them deep knowledge and skills in technology generally, computers and engineering specifically, and then provides them the background to move into some of our programs here on campus when they finish that program. You're not going to find too many places in the country where students, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders can be in class right down the hallway from a space like this, a maker space, where they can build things based upon their ideas. I think that's what I'm most proud of, is the fact that we've got that high school in this building, building a pipeline of students who are going to become our future engineers and computer scientists.
Very cool. Yeah, and a lot of stuff happening. As you can tell, there's so much that can be done here, so much opportunity for not only students, but the community in general. Next, we're here with Eric Peterson. He's the Dean of Science, Engineering, and Technology here at Dixie State. They have a lot of involvement here, and he's been a big influence as well on the creation of this place. Eric, what is your involvement in the engineering and science have to do with this whole place?
Well, as you look at science, engineering, and technology, there's a lot of space in there that you want your students to create and to make and to build and to code.
Hands-on,
yeah,
right?
hands-on, active, doing stuff. And as you look around this facility, you have laser cutters, you have 3D printers, you have all kinds of prototyping and building and creating equipment and facilities here. So I think that in terms of our college and our faculty's involvement and our students' involvement, they love coming down here and getting involved in creating things, solving problems, making things, designing things. So our faculty are down here regularly and putting it to good use.
Very cool. And that leads to my next question, the involvement with the faculty and students. At what level is that seen here?
Well, I think, well, we're in the early stages of it, obviously, but I think you're going to see a lot more when the community and students and faculty recognize what's available and what they can do with it. You know, if they have an idea to create a new product, I mean, there's lots of resources here
Right.
to be able to do that. If they have an idea to solve something, there's a lot of people here with skills who know how to code and design and create that way. And so it's a space where problems are solved, innovations are made, and and lots of people are involved in those processes.
Right. Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
No problem.
It's always
Appreciate
good
it.
getting together. So
All right.
thanks,
Eric.
Eric. And now I'm here with Kyle Wells, the Dean of the Business School here at Dixie State University. And Kyle was really involved in the build out of the facility. As I mentioned in the beginning, this was East Elementary. It's really cool that it's in an old building and it's something that is taking innovation going forward. What was the build out like, taking it from an old elementary school to what it is now?
It wasn't easy.
I can imagine.
You know, when we first walked into this facility, I think that Dixie State was planning to just level it. They didn't see a lot of value in it. But I traveled around the country and saw a couple of these facilities, one in Atlanta, another one in Erie, Pennsylvania. They turned an old fair park in Lincoln, Nebraska into an innovation center.
Oh, wow.
And so I saw, what could be done.
Yeah.
And when we started pulling things off the walls and deconstructing, we found some really cool elements. The concrete was in great condition. I mean, where we're standing right now was laid in 1967.
Wow.
So we're talking over 50 years, and there's minimal damage. The ceilings are all pine shiplap, which I guess at the time wasn't too expensive. If we tried to recreate this today, it would be a very expensive structure.
Right. So that's old too.
This is all original.
All original.
All original.
Wow.
So 1955 on the west side, and then they did this addition where we're standing here in 1967.
That's incredible.
So it was a little bit of a sell. You walk in, it's got the smell of an old, rotted building.
Yeah.
It really did. It had a stink. But once we got the carpet up, we got the old asbestos tile off, and the acoustic. They had double layer of acoustic. You really kind of saw the gem that it could be. And I think at that point we started getting a few people that said, oh, this really could be something.
Right.
And it all kind of came together because we didn't have the institutional funding that we do with the new construction project. It had to be kind of brought up from the ground.
Very cool. That's awesome. So in what way, we've talked about how the students and faculty are involved here.
Yeah.
In what way can the community be involved with Innovation Plaza?
Well, if you look at the footprint of this facility, it's off of University Avenue. And that University Avenue for years has really been that dividing line. 7th East has been the dividing line between the community and the university. Mm-hmm. This place is a figurative and literal dovetail into the community. It's meant to be a community space. So anybody from the community can come in here, and if they want to work and tinker in the lab that we have here, they can do that. If they have a business idea and they need support in maybe the patent process or maybe getting an organization set up, we've got the Business Resource Center and we've got the Innovation Center. So it's meant to be a place that the community can come. So many times you have information separated from good ideas. This Innovation Center is about bringing both the information and the ideas into a single place.
And that's a wrap, guys. Lots of cool stuff happening here at Atwood Innovation Plaza. Come check it out November 8th with the grand opening open house. come take a tour for yourself and check it out. For more info, you can call me or text me 435-668-7293 or find me on Facebook or Instagram. Thanks guys.